Oh, hi, friends. Welcome to Life of Brian. My name is Brian. And this is my life. Welcome. I know it's been a couple weeks since my last video after I went on and on about trying to make myself do a video every week. Last week kind of threw a monkey wrench into into those plans. Um, Not to, you know, go too deep into stuff, but, and for the sake of transparency as we do here in this community and on this channel. Last Tuesday, which would have been, well, let's start with today is Thursday, July 30th. Again, we're 80% through the week. Got one more day. It's Friday Eve, y'all. We're almost there. Thank God we're almost there. So last Tuesday would have been, I don't know, whatever day. What was this Thursday? Uh, 29th, 28th. So we'll say the 21st, the 21st of this month, last Tuesday. Um, I was at work. I left work for a little bit to go do. I had I have blood work drawn, um, or blood drawn for blood work twice a year, just because I'm one of those people. I have to. It's nothing big. They just have to do it for the medicine that I'm on. Anyway, I went to do that. Was on my way back to work and was in an accident. Nothing major. I was fine. The other person was fine. The cars were drivable, but you know, needless to say, needed repairs. That was Tuesday morning at like 9 o'clock, and by 2 o'clock that afternoon, my car was dropped off at the shop, and I was in a rental car. So, I mean, for that part of it, it was a huge blessing. 2 days later, last Thursday, a week ago today, I started having these weird things, bumps, things come up on the side of my neck and my ear. Anyway, they were weird. Didn't know what they were. Didn't do anything. And Sunday, uh, there was more. And Monday, I called into work and went to the doctor. And turns out I have shingles. So that's joyful and triumphant. Um, I had I had chicken pox as a kid, which shingles is part of that. Those of you that don't know anything about that, it's a strain or some form of the chickenpox virus that just is in. If you've had chickenpox, it's always in you. It's just dormant, and they say that stress or some sort, if you get some sort of infection, it could stir it up. So I didn't have an infection. I didn't think I was that stressed out from the accident, but that's the only thing I can, point to. And they said it's got to run its course. There's nothing they can give me except, they can help with the pain because it is a booger. Don't know. Hope none of you have had to experience this, and I hope you never have to. It hurts. It's like your nerves are on fire all the time, wherever the shingles are. Thankfully for me, it's my neck, like my ear area, and then the back of my head. Which, I don't know. I don't know if there's a good, better, best as far as location of it. I think it all sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I had every intention of doing a video last Wednesday, the 22nd, because that was the 1 year um, mark of Ozzy Osbourne passing, and I did a video last year, the day he passed, and showcased some of the vinyl that I have, and I had every intention of doing a video last Wednesday, the 22nd. Excuse me. I got home from work. I, charged my phone, charged the microphone, did all that stuff. And by the time I was, you know, going to prepare to do it, I even had the stuff pulled that I was going to show. I said nope. I poured a little glass of bourbon and watched Raiders of the Lost Ark. So And then, Thursday came and went, blah, blah, blah. So here we are. This is really taking a toll on me. And it's not a, poor, pitiful me kind of thing, but it's really made me not want to do much anything except try to get the pain to go away. So anyway, I didn't want to wait any longer, and now I've gotten a couple things from eBay yesterday and today. So I'm gonna try and keep this shorter than normal. I know I say that every time, and it still ends up my normal, whatever, 30 to 40 minutes. So we'll see. I've already wasted a few minutes with all of this, but I'm glad you're here. Sorry it's been a couple weeks. Now I got a chance to start a new streak. I'll start with this. Hey man, nice Kiss shirt. Everybody's been posting their 2026 Kiss Army stuff that's coming in. We're all getting it around the same time. I got the shirt and the pin, and I normally have a front facing light on me to put better light on my face. Well, one, I didn't want to because of the shingles. Two, I kind of wanted to see if these lights back here that I got off of Amazon show up on the video. So you'll have to let me know if you see those. I can do different colors. Started with that one. Next video, I might try all orange. It's still, I don't know if you can tell by my Ace banner, you can see the light coming through. I don't even remember what time it is. It's like 8 or 8:30 and sun's still up. So by the time it's dark enough in here where I don't have light coming through, this old man wants to go to bed. Anyway, got my Kiss Army stuff in. I think that was earlier this week. I also have, don't know if any of you watch our buddies Fido and Powie over at Hey Man, nice Kiss shirt, where I got that tagline for wearing Kiss shirts. They showed something that they had just gotten in. Well, I got the same freaking thing. So we must be, reading each other's mails. From Elaine Beliche, it's a redo of Conversations with Phantoms. So it's got exclusive interviews from some of the cast and crew of the Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, with some, other behind the scenes uh, photos. I'll just show a couple pages. I don't want to do a whole lot because some of you may have this on the way or have gotten it and haven't looked through it yet. Hold on, I need two hands. So yeah, thought this was pretty cool, and I want to say it's like it's like 74 pages long. That's when I mentioned in my last video about having something coming from Japan. That's it, or from Elaine Beliche. That's it. And it also has this newsletter with it. Kiss in Japan, the newsletter. 53 years of Kiss, number 13. And it's just, this is just real short, you know, clippings and stuff on the inside of it. Anyway, I love the work that Elaine Beliche does. So when I don't even remember where I saw that come up. I don't know if somebody mentioned it or if I don't know. Anyway, I ended up ordering it right away because I wanted to have it. I went to Half Price Books Monday. So yeah, I had my doctor's appointment Monday to figure out what the heck was on my head. And I got to the area where my doctor is earlier than I expected. And lucky for me, there's a Half Price Books right across the freeway from my doctor. So, oh darn, I had time to kill. So I went in there and found a couple things. They had some of those KTEL records, that usually has like Rock and Roll All Night or something on it from the 70s. I have a couple of those. They had one that I didn't see, or strike that, reverse it. They had one that I hadn't seen before, and I didn't get it, and I regret it. I may go back and get it now, but it had Beth on it, and I haven't seen that one before. What I did get is, I'm going to switch hands, this Halloween sounds. And this is actually Disney. I don't think it says it on here, but on the back, if you look, it's got the Disneyland logo there. And it's just spooky sounds. It was $6 and it's Halloween. So, why not? And it says added bonus inside spooky party hints. Well, it's on the inner sleeve. It's got all these things to do, ideas for Halloween party. Whatever, Halloween vinyl, why not? So, one of the things that I've had coming for a few weeks, almost a month, is from Canada. And it's not the thing that was lost in the mail. That's coming from New York. I still don't have that. This is something else. This just took longer because I had to go through customs and whatnot. This I didn't realize was from a newspaper or something of newspaper material. I've seen a few times, obviously, Rick with It's All For You Demon seems like, I'm just trying to recreate his collection here. Not really. It just seems that way. And or somebody else thought has this. I don't know. A bunch of people probably have it. Anyway, now it's my turn, and it's this. It's this ad. I've loved this ad ever since I've seen it. I love the fact. Well, obviously, I love the fact that it has the solo albums on it, and I love the pink Kiss logo at the top with those four poses from the notebooks, the Stuart Hall notebooks. Yeah, that. And again, that was something when the last video when I showed my second hotline button of the group, the reversed group shot. I said that a friend of mine, Mike Hammer UK 66, turned me onto it. Turned me onto that too. He showed me the listing on eBay, and I watched it and watched it and watched it. And I don't know if I made an offer or just bought it. I don't remember now. It's been so long, but I cannot wait. Um, it's an odd size. I really thought that I was gonna. So this poster over here is the motorcycle shot that came inside of the anniversary release of Destroyer. I had every intention of taking that out to put that in, but this is smaller than I expected. So that's gonna get its own. That's gonna get its own frame, and it may go. Oh my gosh, it may go in this spot. That poster may go back in the album where it belongs, and that baby's gonna go up. We'll see. I kind of want to put it next to that. I don't know. Whatever. That's fun for another day. And hot off the porch today, I had zero intention of. I really. This is probably a rabbit hole. I don't want it to be a rabbit hole because I could totally be one and done with this, but I don't know. I don't even remember how I found this on eBay. Maybe I was searching for them. I don't remember. This thing was listed for a low price, which scared me, which is why I watched it for so long. I went over all of the pictures included in the listing with a fine tooth comb as best I could. The only thing that I didn't do is reach out to other to friends, other collectors, say, have them look at it and see if it was legit or not. at the end of the day, as low as the price was listed, they had a make offer option. I shot them a hell of a low ball offer, and they took it, which made it easier for me to make the purchase. And because that, in my head, thinking if I pay lower and it comes in and it's not what I think it is, so be it. I paid less. So with all that build up, and if if you're in this community, I'm 99.9% sure you watch and or follow It's All For You Demon. If you don't, you should. He's he's a wealth of knowledge, even though he doesn't think he is. His biggest mantra, one that I've adopted and I really want to put on a shirts plural, non-mint means more fun. That phrase alone is how I have half of the stuff that I've bought over the last year and a half, since I've been, you know, religiously watching his channel. Because non-mint also means less dollars, thankfully. And if you're a collector like me and like Rick that doesn't care about the condition of things, non-mint means more fun, makes all of this a hell of a lot more fun. So with all of that build up, here she is. Paul's puzzle, which, hold on. I'm holding this bottom corner because this thing is, here, I'll show you. The pieces are all loose. Oh, let me see if I can get this in here for you too. Notice this on the side after I open the box. Give me a second. I don't know if you can see that. Price tag says $1.47. It's funny, you think back to, or at least I think back to when I was a kid, you know, early 80s, between 80 82. Price tags on things had such odd numbers like that. $1.47. That's such an odd number if you think of today's standards. Anyway, that's just a tangent. It's places my mind goes when I see stuff like that. So yeah, that box has seen its better days, but I don't care. And I think the listing, the seller said that they weren't even sure if all the pieces were in there, which we're gonna find out. My table over here, I got to clear it off. I got so much stuff over there I need to find a home for. Once I get enough room on my table, I'm going to spread this out and start putting it together. Um, what I say today was July 30th. My daughter will be here in a few weeks. She's got tickets to a baseball game up here, Texas Rangers game, that's on a Sunday, the Sunday before my birthday. So yeah, it's in a few weeks, but she's going to be here, and if I don't have that thing put together by then, I'll have her help me with it. But um, yeah, I believe that's everything that I wanted to show. It's all the stuff that I have in. So the only outlier is that Dynasty ad that's lost in USPS. Yeah, USPS somewhere, which I don't know. Something's telling me not to give up on it, but I don't know. I'm not. I have very little hope. So, other than that, this is everything um, that I knew that I had coming. I haven't made a purchase on anything else. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Those lights, I can set all four of them to the same color. Next video, I'll probably do all orange just because this light over here is orange, and It's just my color. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening to my crap at the beginning. I know everybody has stuff going on or has been through things. Life hits everybody in different ways at different times. So, not in no way am I or was I trying to make it seem like, you know, I have it worse than somebody else. I'm just strictly talking about me and what's happened to me over the last week or so. I do know that, like I said, I do know that there's people that have it worse, and I, with my accident and everything, everything could have been way worse. Things worked out tremendously well for me. The car's getting fixed. Anyway, so yeah, appreciate y'all putting up with me. Appreciate you putting up with me not doing a video last week. Oh, one day, one day I'll be able to, you know, get into this week to week to week thing. One day. Let me know if y'all have gotten anything in lately. That puzzle was a stretch for me. And really, like I said, maybe a one and done. I don't know if I'm going to get the other three. Probably down the line, just because, I have one now. I have to have four. But it was really just the price of it. And, I say I lowballed. I lowballed really laughably, thinking there's no way in hell they'll take it, and they did. So that's the fun of this, That's what puts the juice in this for me anyway. Uh, I've shrunk my watch list down on eBay. I had like 10 or 12 things on there as of a couple days ago, and I went through and unwatched a bunch of stuff just because one, I knew some of the things I was some of the things I was watching I really want to buy, but they were a little bit pricier than I want to spend. They didn't have the make offer thing, so whatever, just to get rid of that temptation, I unwatched them. So things that I'm watching now, a couple of them are stupid expensive, but it's more just because I want to see if they sell and how much they sell for. That curiosity. Anyway, do you have a puzzle? Do you have that solo ad that I showed? Do you have spooky sounds vinyl? Let me know all of the things. And I'm telling y'all right now, just a little shocker, not shocker. That's not even the word. Just a little sneak peek. There we go. Good Lord. Miss 1 week and here we go. Anyway, just a little sneak peek for the future. When it turns August, I have I swore I was going to keep this short, whatever. I think y'all know better by now. I have a Christmas tree, but I intentionally bought a black Christmas tree that's pre-lit with white lights. I bought it a couple, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago. I didn't even put it up last year, but I did that with the intention of potentially having a Halloween tree, which this year I know I'm going to do. And it's probably going to be up next month. So, any of you out there that are, judgy judgersons about people in the spooky season stuff, yeah, for me, it starts August 1. Really, it started after 4th of July, but August 1st for sure. Spirit Halloweens are opening August 1st. So, if that doesn't signify the start of spooky season, I don't know what does. So anyway, come here in well, next week, probably within the next couple weeks, you'll see a right in that corner back there is where I'll have a tree. So be prepared. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you for stopping by again. Thanks for listening to me ramble on and on like I always do. Please let me know what you've got coming, what you've just received, if you've got something in the pipeline, if you got your eyes on something, you know, you know what I'm going to say. Let's have a conversation in the comments. I want to know all the things. I want to know, even if it's not collecting related, Let me know what's going on in your life. We're a community. Yeah, we're a KISS community, but we're a community. We're a community of friends, and we can talk as friends. We can talk as KISS collecting friends, or just friends in general. Let me know any and all of the things. Let me know what's going on. Like and subscribe all you want to, but please leave me a comment. Please, please, please. I love them. I love them so much. I love all of you. Thank you again for stopping by for all of this and listening to me ramble. I will do another video next week. I don't know that I'll have anything to show, but whatever. I'll get a video out next week. I, I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. You give me an escape from the crap, which is what all of this is, an escape from the crap, from the world, whatever, work. We have our escapes, and you guys give that to me. I'm eternally grateful for it. I'll see you in the next one. Happy hunting, y'all, and remember to have fun.